Hey, ba-dum-bum-bum. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of all ages, welcome to KocoSports. It's where the world comes to cash your home for comments about football. Or it's okay to be a passionate fan. We are KocoSports on Twitch, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. Make sure to go to twitch.tv/KocoSports as we do live watch parties for AEW, Impact, and New Japan. All right, boys, let's talk this down. As always, we ask you win, loss, or tie. What did you think of the show? And it was all over the place. Some things were absolutely amazing. Some things were not so much, but we'll get into it. All right, I am reading results off WrestlingInc.com. No affiliation whatsoever. I just Google search, and whoever has the best looking thing, that's what we go with. All right, so open up. I thought it started off with the match of the night, and this is a very AEW trend right now, just starting off with the match of the night. You have Adam Cole versus Dax Harwood. It's for the Owen Hart's Foundation Men's Tournament opening round match. Smooth right off the tongue. And overall, I thought it was a great match. The winner is Adam Cole. I kind of wish Dax won this. If any time you can have an upset in pro wrestling, it's definitely in a tournament. You can have upsets in a tournament and then be like, hey, okay, we'll get the rematch later and have the star win. I feel like so far in the Owen tournament, only the stars have won. So it's kind of like, oh, okay, we'll see. Maybe they'll have a couple upsets here and there. But going into it, I thought Dax was going to pull the upset. And as it went on, I was like, oh, no. They're just going to give it to the star, Adam Cole. Overall, I thought it was match of the night. It was amazing. Adam Cole is amazing. Like to see Dax go back to being a tag team guy. I can't say anything bad about this match. I enjoyed it tremendously. There's a video package that puts Jeff Hardy and Darby Allin talking about their match tonight. You got CM Punk versus John Silver. The highlight of this match was CM Punk came out in a JT Islanders jersey, and that is instant heel heat, so I thought it was a really good heel move. You got sports, you got Long Island, they hate JT. JT's in the playoffs versus Toronto against my beloved Tampa Bay Lightning, so it's nice. I love when they put in sports references for get heel or face reactions, such as Pittsburgh. I like it. CM Punk in Chicago, Britt Baker in Pittsburgh. To me, as a sports fan and a wrestling fan, I think it's nice, and it's also a nice way to get basically the crowd into it really much. CM Punk wins. I thought the match was average and overall pretty good. After the match, Hangman Page comes down to the ring. The two men face off, and they're leading to this pay-per-view. I'm just not feeling this pay-per-view, and I don't think Hangman Page, this is just my opinion. This might not be right. I'm not 100% right, all the time, obviously. But even here, I'm not like 100% strong in his opinion. I just think they don't show him enough on television. It's like, oh, yeah, there's our champ. There's our champ. I don't know. To me, I don't think they show him on television enough. And I'm excited for the match, but I don't think there's any way CM Punk wins this. There's no way. So, yeah, I found it interesting. I just wanted to see Hangman get on television a little bit more. And even if he has a title match on free television, but he wins. Obviously, they're probably just saving him up for pay-per-views, but I think he's still in great health. He's young. I think he should be on television more. That's just me. And how crazy is that? Me, Mr. I'm not a big fan of, shoving people down your face and the champ and the faces and all that. But who knows? Maybe if they did put him on too much, it would be more like a WWE type product or, more mainstream type product. Then you got Danhausen versus Tony Nese. I recently found out about Danhausen through Grow with Top Hat on Twitch. I enjoy him. He's entertaining. He's funny. Tony Nese is amazing. A lot of people thought this was a bad idea. Basically, Tony Nese comes in and destroys Danhausen. Just fucking destroys him. Probably one of the best unsurprised squash matches there is. I enjoyed the living shit out of that. I really do. Every now and then, You need a squash match. Every now and then, you need a hero to be destroyed. I was a big fan of it. Hook comes down to make the save, and James Legend said this during our watch party. He just doesn't have the music to make the save. He has like this epic slow music, and he goes down there to make the save, and they're going to put on pay-per-view. Danhausen and Hook versus Tony Nese, and damn, I don't even know who Tony Nese's partner is, but him too. So I don't know. I don't know how I feel about this, but I'll be watching. So there you go. MJF and Warlord contract signings. I love MJF. I love the dark side of the ring. I love the fact that there was Barry Horowitz. I love the Jericho joke. Like, I ain't reading this. How much is he paying? I loved everything about this. But I have to give this segment a loss because I despise contract signings at any level of pro wrestling. There are things that you tell in a story in a universe that are universe destroyers. You know, I'm on a long journey for 900 years. Oh, here's some dragons. They're just going to fly us right to our goal. Why the fuck are we going on this long journey? Why don't we just call the dragons right off the bat? There are universal destroying things, and contract signings are that. Why would the heel ever sign a contract? Why would there ever be a mystery opponent? Why would it ever say, you're going one-on-one versus The Undertaker? Why would there be a Joker? Why? Like, it destroys the whole universe. It just destroys it. Why? If a heel is a champ and doesn't want to face someone, just don't sign the contract. Now, maybe if it was nothing but contract signings, but even then, that'd be boring as fuck. You know? Like, you're going one-on-one with The Undertaker. Here's your contract. I'm going to have my lawyer look at this. All right, you're going one-on-one with The Undertaker 3 weeks from now if you decide to take the match. It just destroys, like, I'm not saying like WWE Universe. I'm just saying like your escapism. It instantly destroys it. It is the worst fucking segment in all of pro wrestling history. Maybe weddings. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe I'm going to have to sleep on that one. I'll get back. But there is nothing worse than a contract signing. Just cut a promo. Just have it off air. It makes no fucking sense. It is the worst segment in pro wrestling history. Maybe next to weddings. And not like, obviously, Triple H banging a dead person. Obviously, there's moments that top contract signings. But if you're like, hey, what segment is the worst? It's always contract signings. Always. Why would MJF sign a contract? Why would it doesn't fucking make sense. None of it makes fucking sense. And a lot of people are like, oh, that's pro wrestling. Then go watch another fucking product. Not once did a writer in Futurama say it's just a cartoon. Not once did a writer in, real fucking writers and real fucking entertainment don't fucking back off on lack of pride. Oh, you're looking at the thing. Why don't none of these storylines make sense? Why is it fucking pro wrestling the fucking worst goddamn entertainment in the world? Never fucking do contract signings. And listen, I know Jim Ross has a podcast. I know Jim Cornette has a podcast. I know Eric Bischoff has a podcast. The difference between me and them is A, they're successful, and B, things I fucking hated, I never did. That's the difference. When you have the book, did you never, ever have a contract signing? It is fucking the dumbest. And if your response is, don't do nothing, well then why bother fucking having a script? Why bother trying to entertain people? Why? It is fucking dumb. It is very fucking dumb. The highlights were the Islanders, Barry Horowitz, the opening package, and they mentioned Cody Rhodes. So, there you go. I know fucking people ain't gonna see eye to eye on this, but it's dumb. It is fucking dumb. All right. Next, you got a video package air. Samoa Joe talks about facing Joker to Owen Hart tournament, but how does he not know who it is? Didn't he sign the contract? Fucking, are you serious? Like, I forgot this was back to back. He claims that he's won the tournament. He's doing it for Jay Lethal. He's going for Jay Lethal. All right. Next, I thought this was the surprise match of the night. You got Ricky Starks, a true blue chipper. He's got everything going for him, potential. Hopefully he lives up to that potential and doesn't become a Sonata. And you got Jungle Boy, who's slowly but surely becoming a Miz. And what I mean by that is, okay, you're a celebrity. Oh, you're a star. But he's actually becoming fucking a great pro wrestler and improving. You know, a lot of people that are tribalists will be like, Jungle Boy is always good. That's not the case. Just stop. I am amazed how much he's improved, and I am amazed how much Ricky Starks. I thought this was the surprise match of the night. A lot of people will be like, oh yeah, well, I knew that. I fucking always follow AEW. No. Ricky Starks has a lot of potential. I hope that he lives up to it, and Jungle Boy is improving every day. Ftw Championship Match, I thought was a big surprise. Your winner and still champion, Ricky Starks. And then, I don't know, a bunch of people come down and Keith Lee makes it down. I was a little fucking confused. I'm actually going to read this because I watched it on Twitch. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? So let's see if the WrestlingInc.com, no affiliation whatsoever, can break it down. Christian Cage, Luchasaurus, then make their way down. Okay, so far I'm not confused. With Cage barging past Strickland on the way to the ring. Swerve then stare downs the Team Taz stars, but Keith Lee makes the way down to the ringside area. I'm happy for Keith Lee. Yay! All right, and a Jericho Appreciation Society victory. I get it. He's being sports entertainment. I get it. He's doing a WWE segment. But it really just sticks out like a fucking kick in the nuts. It really does. Jericho, I love Chris Jericho more than a straight man should. He should become Prime Minister of Japan. I love him. I've watched him since the ECW days. I've seen him wrestle in Japan. I am a huge Chris Jericho. I'm a Jerichoholic. We get it. Ha 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 ha. Sports entertainment. Cut long promos. It sticks out like a sore thumb. Like, I don't know if it's supposed to be heel heat. I don't fucking know the reaction you're supposed to give. But my reaction is, holy fuck, is this gonna end? Even last week, he had this fucking Jericho Appreciation Society fucking speech, whatever, WWE bullshit. Just, hey, here's the mic, stall for time. And at the end, a bunch of people came down and surrounded him. The highlight of it was Chris Jericho was literally fucking high and confused. I don't know if he was high, but he was so fucking confused. Overall, yeah, if we could just drop these segments, that would be wonderful. We got it. We got it. It's very, and I don't mean this as a compliment, it's very New Japan-ish. Hey guys, Americans like WWE. Let's fucking fake being WWE and piss off everyone. You can't out Vince. All right? You can be better than Vince, but if you're like, oh, well, fucking, they're like long promos and fucking, no. So, overall, love Jericho. The segments literally are just a break. It's just like, all right, cool. Nice. All right, so there you go. Next, you have Toni Storm. I didn't watch much of her at NXT, but I'm hoping she isn't getting Kenta and having her soul sucked out of her body, and she is. She was a star in Japan. I believe she was a star in Europe, everywhere she's went. You got her versus Jamie Hayter. I enjoyed the match. Golden Star Alex, a viewer on YouTube and Twitch and mod, went there live, and he's a huge Toni Storm fan, so I'm glad he got to see her live. Yeah, I just want to see the Toni Storm I saw in Japan and just dominate and see what's going on. I thought this was a pretty good, decent match. Maybe I'm rooting for Toni Storm to be too good, but I'm starting to see international stars go to WWE, lose their soul, and come back and not be who they once were. And I kind of hope, I want to see less of that. I want to see people that leave WWE, lost their soul, and gain it back. That's what I want to see. Toni Storm does win. I enjoy it. Backstage, you got Sammy G tells Frankie Kazarian he can't trust Scorpio Sky, but he tells to go unlikable somewhere else, and his vlogs suck. So yeah, I'm looking forward to the Frankie Kazarian Scorpion Sky match. Should be interesting. And one thing I have to start doing as a fan, I have to start getting dark at Evolution. I don't really watch that. I do like that it pads the stats. I like the way AEW is set up. I know some people don't. I enjoy it. a lot, but at the same time, if I enjoyed a lot, I should be watching Dark and Evolution more. And then I am not a big fan of these two wrestlers. Darby Allin, I think he's amazing, but overhyped to the fucking moon with his dad Stig. And I've never been a big fan of Jeff Hardy, or Matt Hardy in that case. But with that said, here's two wrestlers that I'm not super hyped for. A style that I'm like, okay, we get it. I mean, I like hardcore wrestling. I like fast-paced wrestling. But there's something about when it becomes too stunty, it becomes... And why wasn't fucking Jim Ross say anything about fucking former WWE guys being too stunty? Oh, why are they waiting outside the ring for a fucking... Because it's fucking pro wrestling. Oh, well, you know, he's going to dive off a ladder. It's fucking amazing. It's like, all right, well, seems like you're fucking bit biased, you fucking nerd. I do not like these wrestlers individually. I think they're overhyped as fuck. With that said, this was a good fucking match. They were fast. They got their stunts in. I enjoyed it. It's like, I described it as onion rings. I'm not a big fan of onions, but you ever know that you fucking get an onion ring in your fries and you're like, yeah, that shit wasn't too bad. That was this. I thought this was the best match Darby Allin and Jeff Hardy could put on. And me being a player-hating son of a bitch, as the kids would say, I fucking enjoyed it. I thought it was a great fucking match. Jeff Hardy does win. It's a bold decision, but all right. Jeff Hardy does win, and it just seems like Owen Hart tournament is not going to be building people up. You know, maybe I'm a little jumping the gun here, but I don't think they're going to build people up, and I think it's going to be like, oh, okay, so Star Power is just going to keep going. That's how we're fucking rolling with this? All right. But who knows? Maybe I'm jumping the gun. Overall, I've signed a contract that if there's ever a contract signing, I have to give it a loss. I have to. I am a religious man. All right? I worship the Hashimotos, the Misawas, the Mutos. I worship a style of pro wrestling, and I can't look myself in the fucking mirror and give a show a win that had a contract signing. So I'm giving it a loss due to technicalities in my contract. But overall, I enjoyed the show a lot. I just can't bring myself to give it a tie or a win because deep down inside, every time there's a contract signing, a baby forgets how to read. True story. Fucking do what you want with that information. Do what you want with that information. Anyway, we'll probably be doing more and more reviews, more and more news. I am retired. I do have a mustache, and I'm on Twitch all the time, so make sure to check us out. I love you dudes, bottom of my heart. You know, give us a like, comment, subscribe. Tickle the balls of the algorithm so that our subscribers can once again find us. And you know what? I'm happy being retired, and hopefully we can make more and more content. All right. Did I say like, comment, subscribe? Did I say check us out on Twitch, KocoSports? Have I said go to YouTube Awkward in Japan because I have the cartoon and my friend's working really hard on it, so make sure to go over there and like, comment, subscribe there too? I think I did. And with that, I am over. Hey, boom, boom, boom.